Welcome back, everybody, to Spurs 9501. Just finished watching the West Ham game. What another horror show. Horror show. I'm going to dive straight in. Forget about the football because it was utterly boring and disgusting and useless. But I'm going to have a go at Ange because I think the time is now come when he has to. All this. Um, Going on about great Ange ball is, etc. It's not. It's hopeless, it's useless, and it needs to stop, or he needs to go. I'm sorry, I'm going to be the first one. I did say that Ange wouldn't make it till December. I never realised that after winning 8 games in the first 10, that this would lose four and then draw one in the next five. The point I'm making here is we were winning. We've been up ahead in every single game, but we don't know how to defend. We do not know how to defend the lead. Anish doesn't know how to defend the lead. He does not know how to close out a game. He does not know anything else but passing until the other team falls asleep. However, West Ham were nowhere near as good as Spurs, nowhere near had the players that we have, but we just handed it to them, and it's not even about West Ham. This is about Tottenham. It could have been anybody we played, any team we played. They are going to win. Wolves did it to us. Chelsea destroyed us. West Ham have just done it. What Aston Villa did exactly the same. They didn't play that well. None of these teams played well. All they did is just watch, laugh at the basic childish football that was being played, which is Ange ball, by the way. And then just took the chances because they knew it'd come. Because this team don't want to defend, don't know how to defend. I don't know how many errors we saw at the back. How many goals could have been given just from the errors? They couldn't even pass it out from the back. Um, I counted at one time something 60 passes outside of West Ham's D. West Ham just sat back, did nothing. Not one ball made it to Son, not one ball made it in, not one shot was taken, and this happened for 60% of the game. I almost fell asleep. I don't know about the rest of you, but this has really got to end. This is just not frankly good enough because we are going to lose to Newcastle on Sunday, and that's going to be six. That's going to be 5 games in six that we've lost. We're going to probably we'll probably lose to, at this rate, we will lose to Nottingham Forest. We should have lost to Luton. We should have known at that time that this was not going to, we should have lost to Sheffield United. We only can manage to come back in the end and score a couple of goals because, I mean, the luck was been on our side. And I think if you look back at those first 8 games, you'll see that a lot of this was about luck and a lot of it was about the fact that Ange got the breaks because the way that Ange is playing football, this is relegation fodder. We are about to become the next Chelsea and we're about to go right down to the bottom. It's got to stop. And if the only way this is going to stop is by firing Ange, then he's got to go. Yep, you heard it right here first. He has got to go because this style of football is not for the Premier League. It's for the Scottish League. It's for the Japanese League. It's for the Australian League. It might be pretty. Today's football wasn't pretty on the eye. Well, passing, half asleep. I mean, they almost just had the ball in the midfield and stopped. All West Ham did is wait for a mistake, run forward, playing real football, pass it, and score some goals with people who knew what they were doing. This is not football. This is not going to end. He's going to lose the next 3 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games, and January we'll be looking for a new manager. That's just me, Cam, signing out from 9501.